Special delivery straight from Petal Driven. Peonies. Look at these little beauties. Oh, gorgeous, gorgeous. Guys, good flowers are coming at you. Beautiful parrot tulips. Wow. Good morning, everybody. Mother's Day is now a couple weekends away, and I promised you last week that I would do a Mother's Day inspired centerpiece. This is really beautiful for any occasion, especially this spring or any of your summer weddings. I know a lot of you have been reaching out to me like, I want more centerpiece ideas or I need another bouquet idea. So I do have planned to do another centerpiece coming up, and then as well as another bouquet. Because I know a lot of you are looking for wedding inspiration for your own weddings or helping with your daughters or friends or whatnot. So more wedding inspiration to come, but this would also be a beautiful wedding centerpiece. So today I'm working again with Petal Driven. I know some of you have already ordered a lot of things from them, and I'm so excited for you guys. I hope you've enjoyed them and that website. And if you use ASHLYN 10 free ship, which is the code, you get 10% off and you get free shipping. So be sure to use that code to save money. So what am I working with today? I'm working with this beautiful white and light green lilac. It smells heavenly. It is in season right now, so the prices on this are low. I'm also working with these really beautiful, delicate garden rose spray roses, a light pink. These just are very feminine and sweet, and I just am obsessed with them. The peony season is here, you guys. The quality is beautiful. When I opened the box and saw these, I was in heaven. So I'm really excited to be sharing with you how to get these peonies. And then we're also working with these really gorgeous parrot tulips. They are light, have this light pink tip. They're feathery, they're unique, they're beautiful. I love those. For our filler, working with smaller Dusty Miller version. I liked the gray, the softness that it brings. And then for just some filler, I'm working with this basic greenery. The leaves are simple and sweet, and this is called Lemon Leaf. So for the vessel, I'm doing something a little different. I like to always mix it up on you guys. I just feel like since this is a Mother's Day inspired bouquet centerpiece that we're putting together, you could gift this to your mom, kind of a two-for gift. I picked this up at HomeGoods, $7.99 the other day. It is simple. It is white, it is basic, but I really want to jam-pack this vessel, this pitcher, with a lot of flowers because I want it to be just full and beautiful today. So I've got my flower shears. These are awesome. I've had these for over 2 years now. They are sharp. They are not cheap to buy. They're about $30, $35, but I'm telling you, if you want a good tried and true floral shears, buy these. I will link to them below. I'm gonna start with a little bit of filler because I want this to be really jam-packed with flowers today. I'm going to just do a little bit of filler to start, and then I might put in some new pieces later. I added about 3 sprigs of the Dusty Miller, just kind of put it around every little angle, and now I'm going to add a little bit of this lemon leaf. Just kind of tucked it in throughout. This is plenty of base. As you can see, I didn't need a ton. I'm going to have it be compact with flowers. I want it to be a little bit wild. Flower choice is going to be lilac since it's a flower, but it also is really full. I want to have this be on the bottom. Added about 3 sprigs of white lilac. So next I'm gonna add my roses. I have a lot of them. Again, they're very full. I'm starting with the fuller flowers first, and then I'm working my way out to my statement flowers. So my statement flowers for this arrangement are going to be my peonies and parrot tulips. I want those to be exposed and seen. They're a little bit more delicate and intricate than the flowers I'm using on the bottom. So lilac and the roses are fuller, and then I'm gonna build out. Something to keep in mind with when you are building your arrangement is the height differences of everything, right? That is something that is really important so that you maximize the visibility and the overall perspective of your centerpiece. There is no right or wrong way to go about it, but because I want this to be full, I really need to keep in mind how deep I am putting these inside my vessel. And I also need to keep in mind just how tall they are standing. So for example, if I just took this one and stuck it in, do you see how tall it is here, it looks a little odd. So you need to keep that in mind when you're trimming. You don't want them to be too short. You won't want them to be too long. This thankfully has a wide base here, so it'll float and I can kind of pull it up and down a little bit as I see fit. But again, keep in mind that, you know, when you're building your centerpiece, you want things to be proportionate to your look and feel that you're going for. I tend to like to keep things a little bit lower and snug against the base so that it just doesn't feel awkward. When you have a vessel and you can see a lot of the edge here, that looks weird. When everything is down and it fits so snugly and nicely along the rim, then you can build and bring height and dimension in other areas, but keep the flowers along the bottom snug, and that will really give it a good visual from the outside perspective and appeal. These are so floppy. My pet peeve when using Dusty Miller is that the floppiness is just over. So what is so critical when you're working with Dusty Miller, in my opinion, is that you keep it together, which means you need to keep it bunched and stick it in low enough, tuck it and compact it low enough so that it is, I don't know if you guys can see that, so that it is together and it's not just like flopping everywhere. Floppy Dusty Miller looks so sloppy, and in my opinion, it just can totally ruin the look of any flower centerpiece. So I know a lot of you love Dusty Miller, but just keep that little tip in mind that you want to keep it compacted so it is not floppy. Say no to floppy Dusty Miller. Moving this around a little bit. What flower arranging is just moving things, repositioning. But when working with parrot tulips, I think it's important that you pair them together in twos or threes at varying heights when you put them in your arrangement. They look a little bit silly just on their own. So I've got 3 on this side, 2 over here. Might add 1 more, kind of even it out. Last but not least are peonies, which are gonna be the wowsy wow. Peonies, just pull off the extra stems you don't need, trim your bottom, and these things make any flower arrangement just pop. Peonies, I wish were available year-round. Sometimes you can get them in off-season. They're more of a spring, early summer flower. You'll really start to see a lot coming out now that May's just about here. They're kind of going strong through end of June. If you are making a flower centerpiece for a wedding and you are on a budget and you want to save money, compact this with more greenery and then put your statement flowers on top, and that's another easy way to save. What I like about using water as opposed to oasis or greenery is that once you stick it in and you know the water's filled, or when you're done, just put a little extra water in towards the top. You know that everything is reaching water, nothing's sticking out of the oasis greenery. I'm just spinning it here. Seeing it's really heavy on this side. Looks pretty good over here. Good from the top angle. I might need to add 1 more over here to balance it out. Once you're done, you're going to want to give it a good spin, set it somewhere, take it away from your little workspace, away from all the distractions and all the greenery. Walk around it, see what needs to be filled in. I can see over here in this area, it needs to have a little bit more Dusty Miller to have it be just symmetrically blazing all around. I love it. I don't know how Anybody cannot love it. So I'm going to link below all the places that you guys can buy these exact flowers if you want to make this exact arrangement. I still have a lot of flowers left over from my order, so I could make 2 of these. I could make probably 3 of these. If you guys had fun making this with me today, I hope that these videos are helpful. Just practice, practice, practice. Order flowers, go find some, go buy some. Play with your flowers, practice, especially if you have a big event coming up. I can't stress enough how important it is to just kind of get your feet wet, and the more you do it, the more your creative floral design abilities will come out. And I'm wishing you a really wonderful weekend and happy flower designing. Bye everybody. Which one's your favorite?
I like this one.
You like the pink ones? How do they smell? They smell good? I love you.